Okay, we're going to have a look at a shading and tone exercise here, or drawing and shading exercise. What we've got here is we've got a robot. So there's a pencil or line drawing of a robot, could actually be biro, and we're going to look at kind of copying that. So if you haven't done this before, basically we're looking at each square. If we look at this square here, there's no real detail in this square, but then we move across to these squares, and we've got the robot head here. So if we look at here, the side of the head is in this second square, the front of the head is in this square. So I'm just going to start to draw those in. I've actually started just putting them in very lightly. So we're starting with the main shapes or blocks, or I suppose you could call them polygons, the main shapes. So there's the head there, and we can see that looking at the detail of the head, we've got the side of the head there in that square, we've got the front of the head there, and the end of the head there. We could put lines in for the eyes there. So the eyes are going to come across, actually come up slightly. So try and look at the positioning. So if you're looking at the eye here, we could add an additional cross in the middle there, and that would give us our positions for the eye. The eye actually comes right out into here. So I'll add some of that detail in later. We've got the side of the body here, or the body here, and I'm going to just put that, which is basically a cube or cuboid, and looking at the positions, drawing that in. The arm I'm going to leave for a minute, and I'm just going to come down here, the actual body, lightly, and then we can add the arm. Where the arm comes out is a circle or an ellipse, so we could draw that. We're not going to need the whole ellipse, but we can draw that and then project this out for the top of the arm. So the kind of, if you like, the good, and that one just come out quite square. This first stage in the drawing, you want to just work very lightly. I'm actually using a B pencil here, but an HB would be better, but I'm using a B so you can see it more clearly on the camera here, so the camera picks it up. So when you're drawing straight lines, if you move your arm from the elbow more to get the camera's picking that up, how I'm drawing that. We have kind of got a line across here. I've got the basic outline now of the robot, and I've got my positioning fairly good. So you can see the sort of torso there is in this position here. I've drawn the top bit at the start of the arm, and there's the body. So that's the main part of the robot ready to go.